Hello everybody, welcome on in. I am Orion. We are back with some more Godslayer Arena. Been a little bit since we jumped into this, but this did come out last week. Again, I've been super slammed with work this past week, so I haven't had a chance to jump back into some of these games we started. Let's jump back in though. Godslayer Arena, this is a auto battler, sort of Diablo inspired, at least by the look and the aesthetics of it. And we're gonna get skills, we're gonna get spells, and we're gonna try to move through this run. We'll pretty much basically just start with the basics here. We're gonna start with our warrior. There is another class which I have yet to unlock. There's gonna be some different pet selections too, which I don't think I have any of these yet. I think I unlocked these by maybe getting more through more and more of the Paragon, but I'm not really quite sure. this game has a lot, and it is a little overwhelming. There's a lot of different mechanics to this. So there's a pretty big learning curve to sort of understand everything this game has to offer. Last time we kind of went with like an undead minion build. I don't think we're going to do that this time. I'm not really sure what we're going to be looking for, but let's do, I mean, this one seems kind of cool. Every 3 basic attack causes your targets to explode. Active for 4 seconds, gain 20 attack speed and grant all area spells more area. So I think we'll start off with that one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. That seems like an okay one to start off with. So yeah, this is just an auto battler. You're gonna select your skills. Your guy's gonna run through, attack, and kill everything all on its own. There's nothing you need to do other than build your character the way you want to. There are gonna be different traits and things, so we'll kind of see if we can mix and match those a little bit better this time. I know we didn't oh man, I can't have 2 of the same ones, huh? I probably shouldn't have picked that one then. So I guess we're gonna be stuck with that one. Oh, we can do a reroll here. Let's see what we want to do here. I want to try to match stats as best as we can. So this one does show like a little bit of synergy, so we can go with that one. Basic attacks have a 25% chance of launching 2 shadow axes. That sounds okay, but this one also gives spell power, so I don't know how long we'll hold on to that. Those shadow axes are kind of cool. I hate it like when everything goes behind us though. You know, all the enemies are up here, and so by the time the shadow axes kind of get around, the enemies are kind of dead already. Okay, so we have some sort of matching traits here. I'm gonna kind of stay away from these ones though. I mean, I'll pick them for now, but I think I want to go with more of this one, like attack spell area. Although these ones are all kind of attack spells. Dash toward a random enemy and deal damage. Okay. That actually does seem kind of cool. Okay, so what do we have here? Select an item. Whenever a spell levels up, gain an iron level copy of the same spell. For every 2 tier 3 spells you acquire, permanently gain 1 attack damage. Gain 4 random tier 3s. That one actually is for every 2 tier tier 3 spells you acquire, permanently gain 1 attack damage. At the start of each planning phase, gain 4 experience for each unique trait you have. We'll just go with this one. Okay, so we gain 4 unique abilities. Ice Knight. I don't think any of these really match what I want to do here though. I guess we could go with this one. Shapeshift into a werewolf. While shift to gain 80% attack speed and transform attack spells to the right into a howl. So these are all attack spells. Attack spell, attack spell, attack spell. Okay, I guess we'll do that. Let's do extra experience. Okay, we'll take another one of those axes. We'll do our refresh. And then let's see. Ignite your leftmost and rightmost Infernium spells. Shapeshifter spells shift your hero into another form. So we'll take this one. werewolf could be okay, but yeah, it doesn't. When I'm in the werewolf though, I lose. I don't know what that means. Like, turns it into howl. Gain hex deflection, score of 6 seconds. Stun nearby enemies for 1 second. That's an interesting. I don't know. Yeah, because it's transforming all of these spells into something different now. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm not objected to that. Bear form. Shapeshift into a bear and dash stunning enemies. While shifted, your charges have a 50% reduced effectiveness. Grant you 10 armor. We'll take this one because that's a matching one. I'm not like a huge fan of the UI. I think these need to be like a little smaller, because when you're hovering over this, then you can't see what's down here. Let's see. Summon a war toad. We could do, I mean, I don't mind sticking with like a full-on werewolf build, trying that out. Shapeshift you to, so while shifted, buff spells to the right. Oh, gain 60 spell power. So that's probably a no. I think we mainly would stick with the werewolf here. Auto cast at 40% spell power, launches 3 golden missiles. Unearth a shadowy corpse. Unearth 4 shadow corpses. That's probably a no. Let's see. Bite into a small area. Let's just do fireball, I guess. Step into an alternate dimension, dealing damage in an area. Teleport to a random enemy and deal area. Conjure an icy projectile. Take another one of these axes. Empower yourself for 5 seconds, gaining attack damage. While empowered... Oh man, I should have looked at that one a little bit better. I don't know why you can't just... Because you get these shop refreshes, so I don't know why they're not just selections. So I have to refresh this. I can't pick that one. I should have looked at that one a little bit better, though. Strike in a small area, dealing 45 damage to nearby enemies. Spend 2 shield to gain... I don't know if I want to spend shield. Gain 60 shield and dash towards a random enemy, create 5... Okay, I can do that one. And then I would put that one like on that side so I don't lose that. Okay, let's go with what we have. I wonder if we'll be able to get any sort of lifesteal. If we could get lifesteal on attack, that would be pretty cool. So what does Howl do again? Hex deflection score. So we get deflection and then stun every time. Yeah, I mean, if I could get some sort of lifesteal. Gain 5 attack damage for 6 seconds whenever you cast or auto cast the closest spell to the left. Man, see, like some of these I don't know what that means. Whenever you cast or auto cast the closest spell to the left. Okay, I think we could do that. Whenever you cast but like whenever you cast or auto cast, so whenever I just cast one of these, right? I don't think it matters. Regenerate 2 health for each point of mana granted to this spell. I don't mind that either. I wonder how much Howl costs though. Summon an evasive spectre that whenever you cast no, so it's between these two. Let's do this one. Okay, you now only recover 75% of your missing health after each fight. You have 50% reduced attack damage. What? Why would that be a thing? Your basic attacks do? That kind of sucks. But when I'm in shapeshift, does that count as a basic attack? I kind of want to reroll that. 40% reduced hex deflection. That's like what my whole thing is. My whole thing is hex deflection. Oh, fudge. These curses suck. Yeah, I didn't really want to take any of those. Let's gain the experience. Okay, so where's that armor one that I picked? Gain 60 shields, so let's put this one over here. I want to make sure I gain shield and dash towards an enemy. And this one we'll put right here. So this one, gain 5 attack damage for 6 seconds whenever you cast or auto cast the closest spell to the left. Well, let's go with this one then. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. All right. I don't really care for any of these. I'm just gonna do my reroll. Man, this one looks like a heart, so I keep thinking it's gonna heal me. Okay, I'm just gonna enter battle. So now we'll kind of do... So this costs 60 mana, so that's actually... Whenever you cast... Oh. It was something I thought I had that was based on the cost. Gain 60 shield, dash toward an enemy. Might have been a different one that we don't have equipped. Yeah, I definitely need to get some life regen here. Whenever you cast a refill spell, I don't have any refill spells. 120% of mana granted to your master spell is also granted to the 2 closest. Gain 10 attack damage while berserking. We'll do that one. Area spells gain spell power. Your mana orb generates 1 more mana. Gain 3 shopper. Let's do... And then let's do 3 more shop refreshes. Alright, basic attacks have a launch shadow axe. I'm just gonna see what happens if I do this. Like, let's just try this with 1, because I want to... Because these ones, I don't like losing the effects of these. And I wonder if that's hurting what we're doing. Gain 60 shields, so yeah, that's a yes. Need some sort of defensive abilities here, whether it's life steal, life regen. We do get evasion for this. Basic attacks grant this spell 2 mana. Auto cast spell power. Regenerate health, but deal... Explode into a fiery outburst, dealing 35 damage to nearby enemies. Dash to nearby enemies and explode once more. Okay. I don't know why I put that one in there. Okay, so we'll go with gain shield, dash toward a random enemy. Let's I kind of want to move this around a little bit though. Okay, so this is gain 60 shield, dash toward an enemy. Every 3 basic attacks cause this. I want to like put this kind of explosion. So this will give me like a double dash. Then every 3 basic attacks causes your target to explode. Basic attacks have a 25% chance of launching 2 shadows. Gain bonus spell power equal to 10% of your combined evasion and hex deflection score. So, man, spell power though. These are all like attack spells, so I don't think these get buffed by it. Shatter the ground beneath you. Alright, we'll just kind of keep that there for now. Spawn tornadoes, basic attacks grant this health, or not health, mana, extra staff, and then cutthroat strike. Strike in a small area deal, but okay, we'll just stick. Oh, I forgot to kind of move that around. We'll see. Maybe I don't need Howl. I don't know. Oh man, I barely even shapeshift, huh? Am I even shapeshifting anymore? 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, the shapeshift hardly. Okay, I could probably get rid of the shapeshift then. Kind of move on from that. Permanently gain Martial 1. Teleport to the nearest enemy with highest health and deal damage. So we could kind of shift this over to like gain 100 shield, otherwise deal 20 damage to 5 random enemies. If that enemy's an elite, like a full-on dash build. So we dash, teleport. I don't know. Who knows? The problem is I don't know like what everything does here. But I do like the idea of just constantly dashing around the map. Man, we're almost dead though already. Come on, you can hang out here. Only 13 more enemies. Keep regenerating that shield. Okay. I mean, it worked. Gain 1 spell power for each projectile fire. Grant closest attack spell, Martial 7. Gain 2 attack damage for 6 seconds whenever you cast a refill spell. Martial spells. Again, I don't think any. I don't know if any of these are martial. I don't think so. Like, I don't see a martial tag on them. Gain. Let's see. Let's re-roll. Your spells generate more mana. Attack spells gain bonus spell power equal to their mana. Mana cost. Generate 10 more mana. I'm gonna re-roll again. How many of these do I have? 2. Martial spells is attack speed. Oh yes, I'm doing this one. Attack speed and then gain shield every 5 attacks. For every 10 spell power this spell has. This is the spell power, right? So for every 10 spell power this gain 1 attack damage and 1% increased shield effectiveness. That seems okay. Okay, let's get rid of this lower. Well, that's an iron or whatever it's called. We're gonna lose a life here. Maybe. That shield's kind of holding me up. If I had... Oh, we made it. If I just had... Man, I just need some life regeneration. Oh, wow. Okay, so that got buffed up pretty high. Man, if I could just get something that would give me more life regeneration. Empower yourself for 5 seconds, gaining 10 attack. While empowered, basic attacks grant you hex deflection. This one like over here, actually right here. Basic attacks have a chance of launching 2 shadow. Let's get rid of that one. Wish I could put multiple of the same ones in. Oh, here we go. Why didn't I do that one? Basic attacks regenerate 8 health. Regenerate 8 health. After casting 9 times, transforming the Crescent Flame. We'll go with that. Oh, gems in my inventory. Oh no. I mean, this is going a lot better than the previous rounds. I don't know if that means anything, but this round is going much better. So I don't know if we found something that's working out pretty well here. Okay, spell power. Every 8 seconds, grant this spell and adjacent spells 50% of their mana. If placed onto an attack spell, gain Martial 4. Regenerate 2. Okay, I'm going to do this one again. Enemies have 40% increased attack speed. Deal more damage while you are low on health. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I do have these gems I need to put on. Gain 5 attack damage for 6 seconds whenever you cast an auto cast. I thought I put that one on. Oh, maybe because I got rid of the spell, huh? Regenerate 2 health for each point of mana granted to this spell. So this is... that's the highest one. Yeah. Let's gain refreshes. Whenever you cast auto spell, warp stuff, electric, ice, rerolls. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of content with maybe just rolling what we have here. Explode, regenerate health, but deal less damage. Get attack damage, get hex deflect, evasion, and armor. Alright, summon an Eldritch Horror. Okay, so that upgrades that one. And we'll get this one again. Okay, and then we did our gems, so let's go. Like, all these orbs just drop. Am I like auto collecting those? Mana block this spell. Spell power gain. Gain 4 martial and regenerate 3 mana. This spell now counts as the following traits: Eclipse and Phantom. Guess we'll just do this one. Gain 2 Fate Weavers. Let's gain 4 attack damage. Gain 5 health and 2 evasion whenever you summon a minion. Let's refresh these. Like, I think I'm literally just gonna stick with what I have. And I'll just try to upgrade these now. All right, let's do the refreshes. That's the one I have, right? I wish I mean, it would be cool if it, because I get it highlights these, so this is kind of a way to tell, but I wish it'd be easier to tell if you have the same spell already. Like, give it a gold highlight to let you know, hey, you have this spell already. So I think we'll go with this one, because that one's a little lower and possibly easier to upgrade. And I think that's it. All right, let's go with 40 evasion score and 300 health. This one sounds pretty good. After you evade 100 attacks, gain 10 attack damage and grant all attack spells. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that one. Okay, let's get rid of everything else. Okay, let's do shop refreshes again. That upgrades that. We're doing pretty good. This seems to be much improved over what we were doing earlier in this run. That's for sure. Because I'm keeping up with my armor, I'm keeping up with my health, and it seems like we're doing a relatively decent job of killing the enemies. I mean, the most important thing is I'm not dying. Like, all these orbs, man. It's weird how they go there, but you don't get to actually like pick them up. That's kind of interesting how that works. They just kind of stay there. Okay, so in terms of spells here, is this one considered gold? Yes, it is. Okay, so this spell and the two closest attack spells gain 2 martial. If equipped onto a gold level spell, also gain attack damage. So I think we're just gonna go straight with this one, because I do have a gold level spell. All charges lose 5 per minion. I don't have any minions. All charges? Like, what are charges? I don't have any minions though. You have 50% reduced. That's like a huge no. 50% reduced attack speed, huge no. Reduced effective, man. I kind of feel like there's no. I feel like there's no good way around this. I feel like we're gonna get something horrible anyways. While you are not low on life, take 30 damage whenever you cast a martial spell. I'm gonna reroll again. Spawn more demigods. Take more damage when near an overlord. You have reduced attack damage. This is only my basic attacks though, right? This doesn't affect... Man, one more. Have reduced recovery demigods. No! These are so bad. I don't like that. I don't like that minus attack speed. Why is it giving me basically everything I don't want to see? It's almost like the game knows what I'm building for. Okay, so we'll put that on the gold one. So if equipped onto a gold spell, also gain 15 attack damage. We'll do the shop refreshes. Okay, none of these. One. And that's it. Yeah, that reduced attack speed could be unfortunate. But none of those were good. Shield effectiveness, lose health if you're above 50% health or something, and then attack speed debuff. The attack speed debuff is probably one of the worst ones though. And unfortunately we did end up with that. I'm curious how many levels there are in this stage too. Is this it right here? 16 out of 25? Is this how long the game runs for? Once we clear 25 we win? I guess I'll look. We'll pay attention to this on the next one we win. That might make sense though. It feels like we might have kind of done around 16 runs also. Yeah, so now it goes to 17, so yeah, maybe. Okay, take you. You are now iron, no silver. Ooh, you're gold now too, sweet. Yeah, why can't it just be picks? It stinks that you have to pick. If there's two of the ones you want, you can't pick both of them. None of those. And then none of these, right? None of these. I like how we had, we shifted builds here. We kind of, early game, we had sort of an attack build with our shapeshifter, and then all of a sudden, we kind of shift over to more a dash attack speed with some shield and regeneration. I bet you that could happen a lot, though, just depending on kind of what items show up, what you get some high-level items for. You could probably end up shifting your build type quite a bit. And this is going pretty well right now. Gain armor equal to 25% of your combined mana cost. While you are low on health, increase this. And grant your highest attack spell mana. Increased... I'm probably going to take this one. I want to get that attack speed back. Gain 200 health and hex deflection score. 30 experience. Let's do 200 health. I'm going to gain 20 experience because I want to level up again. There we go. Another gold level spell. Losing a little bit more health here, but we're still hanging in there. Yeah, this is gonna be an interest. All of a sudden, like, we were just dominating up until now. I mean, I don't think we're not gonna die on this run yet, but something here is definitely hurting our health a little bit more. But nothing too drastic. I'm actually kind of starting to regain most of my health back. Yeah, so that's another win. So 19 out of 25. I'm gonna gain the experience again. Get you. Oh, no more refreshes, huh? I'm not even gonna entertain those. Okay, so enter battle. Let's we'll do the shop refreshes this time. Okay, so we do have our extra spell now, yeah. So let's look at something here. I don't think any of these. Throw corpses. Summon a war toad, maybe. That's only, I mean, that's a tier 1. I'll pick it, but we'll see. Conjure 2 sets of ethereal chains dealing. Spend to conjure additional chains. Okay. I don't really know. Oh, I should have picked this. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, I should still prioritize my actual spells. Bite in a small area towards you. Corpses bitten by this spell are consumed. This one doesn't work because I'm not really doing any corpses. Let's see. Attack spells gain 4 martial while you have at least 5 total charges. See, 5 total charges, I don't know what that means. Passive. Gain 4. Gain martial. Attack spells gain martial 4 while you have at least 5 total charges. Dash. Oh. Yeah, this one sounds right. You know, whatever. Another dash. Why not? Okay, we'll just go with that. Okay, so we're almost done. We're gonna have one more stage to go through. That's actually pretty cool, those lightning strikes coming out. This one is going to be cutting it close, though, because we are at half health. You know, I guess I technically don't even need to have this spell. If I just like what I have, I mean, I could just run with that. I mean, I'm not against this spell, though, but there's nothing that says I have to get another spell, right? Let's see. Whenever you cast or auto cast another spell, okay, this one probably then. Gain bonus attack damage equal to the spell's mana cost. We'll just take that. Hexes are larger. You generate less mana while near your charges. Lose. Okay, that one sounds fine. Based on all the other ones we've seen, I think I'm okay with that. Okay, based on its mana cost. So I already have one here. We'll put that one on this one. Launch a deck of cards. No, let's just stick with what we have. Mana block by you again. You. And that's it. All right, I mean, we're almost there for our first clear. I haven't cleared this game yet, but I mean, I've also only played this game twice. First time I played it, you know, about a week ago, and then we're kind of jumping back in here to see what else we can do. I like all the different build varieties that this game offers, though. It seems that there's a really good amount of different combinations here. I know some people will definitely be turned off by it being an auto battler, but you know, I think that's fine. I don't play a lot of auto battlers, but I think this one's kind of cool. I mean, this one does seem like a fun game. Okay, every 10 basic attacks. So this one is, does this have lifesteal? Every 10 basic attacks, autocast the closest attack spell to your mastery. After every 3 spells, you autocast. This is probably a yes. Gain shield, that's not bad. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so this one. Again, let's get rid of the ones we're not using. I should have, man. Although I guess I'm actually not that far from this one either. So that's gonna give me... Oh, I still need... Okay, so I still need 2 of these, and I just need 1 more of this one, though. Not really a lot of time left, though. Oh, look at my health. Oh my goodness. I think we get 5 lives, though. Yeah, these are my lives right here, right? Trying to get my mouse at the right spot. Right here. Remaining lives, yeah. Okay, we're gonna survive this. That must have been a tough enemy. Gain health and evasion. Yep. Additional... Alright, none of those. None of those. So unfortunate, none of those. Okay, that levels this up to gold then, right? That'll give me another silver and then 3 silver. Yup, that's gold. When they're all the same color, I have to like triple check them. Man, I really need another one of these then. As soon as I can get another one of this, then I'll have another gold one. But yeah, there's only like 2 floors left. It definitely does seem that armor and health regeneration are super important, because as soon as we switched over to some of that more armor stuff, we started doing a lot better. That definitely seemed to help, because I was almost dying, you know, on the 4th and 5th waves. maybe even a little bit later, you know, like 8 or 9, somewhere around there. And then once we kind of shifted over to this dash shield build, we haven't lost a life yet. All right, let's just do the shops again. Okay, none of those. I keep thinking this one is the one I want, but it's not. Okay, there we go. That gives, yep, that gives me gold again. So we just need, I mean, we almost have, this one's new, so that one's not going to get the gold. This one's not going to get the gold either. We don't have enough time. Okay, so now there's 2 more. Okay, now there's 2 more stages left. Okay, well, at this point, I guess we'll just do the shop refreshes again. I don't really think we're going to be able to do much here, because I really just need the fire. And I definitely don't think we'll get enough. So I wonder, is gold the highest tier? So, like, once you get gold, it seems that you maybe stop seeing these spells, because all of a sudden we started seeing this one a lot more. Okay, but this is it. This is the last one, right? And then we win if we beat it. I have 5 full lives, so I'm hoping that we don't lose here. Unless all of a sudden this last stage just gets insane. What's this? Is this my evasion score? Oh, that's it. Total attacks evaded. Health regenerated. General stats, attack damage, remaining lives. Then that's my hexes deflected. Okay, it looks like we're gonna do this unless something, again, unless something drastically changes here. Like right now, look at my health. But again, I have 5 lives. Let's do this without losing a life. Yeah? I mean, maybe. It's super close. It's super close right now. The shield is really, really saving me. And oh, let's go! We didn't lose a life! All lives, yes. New mastery spells unlocked. Awesome. Oh, that's kind of cool. If the spell to the right is an attack spell, transform into Mega Bolt. Permanently emit a ring of fire that deals damage equal to 10% of your armor. Hex deflection, stun enemies for 1 second. Cool. So we must have leveled up our characters that way. Man, I wish we could see more stuff though. That was good. I mean, that was much improved over my first run. So yeah, let's see. New run. So yeah, I got Paragon level 2, so we unlocked all this, and so next we'll get some new different items and stuff. Yeah, overall that was a really good run though. So that, I don't even know what to call that. That was kind of like a dash, attack speed, armor build, I guess. I don't really know. It worked out really well though. But that is going to be it for Godslayer Arena. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.